How's everybody doing? This is Dan Cronin, the Fat Ball Guy, and I am giving you a behind the scenes look of how we prepare for the Elite Racing Network show that we're about to go on here in about 45 minutes. Here's our set, as you can see. We've got the banner behind that hangs up, and we've got the TV right to the right here, and then we got all the camera stuff, the lighting, as you can see throughout the basement here. Here's my workout stuff in the background, but we've turned this into a little set with the Microsoft Surface Pro, the little HD camera, all the different lighting that you need to go on the air. And then of course you got to have your TV in the background so you can see what's going on with the horse races and where they're at with the horse races at the time. Or if you don't, you're not going to be able to know what races are up next and things like that. As you know, Elite Racing Network is in the infancy stages, and we're all still trying to grow and figure out what our spot is with Elite Racing. Mine is one of the analysts that calls in and tries to give some help, and this is the Brisnet forms that I have printed out with our cheat sheet that we sell at Fat Ball Guy Racing with our plays of the day and things like that. So just want to give you guys a quick little 2-minute video of how this works. You know, they'll call me on Skype and I'll answer the Skype, make sure the camera's ready on Skype, make sure this camera's focused in on what it needs to be focused in on. I'm not great on HD, so I'm not real wild about the HD part of it. You know, I got the face for radio, I think a lot of people say. I've got my little heater over here because it's freezing down here in my basement. But this is where I do a lot of the handicapping, a lot of my videos. You know, we hung this banner up behind me last year, and it works well for different videos. The privacy down here is great. Don't have to worry about the dog barking. If somebody rings the doorbell, don't have to worry about doors opening and shutting. Everybody's got their lives going on. You know, we can't stop. You know, Turfway is about 20 minutes from here. So is Belterra Park's about 20 minutes from here. Keeneland's about an hour and 20 minutes for me. Churchill's about an hour and 45 minutes for me. So I've got a bunch of tracks within driving distance that I can get to if needed to do some on-site stuff on location, which we're going to be doing moving forward. Hopefully, as this network continues to take off and Fat Ball Guy Racing continues to get a little bit of good press, people see what we do, people see what Elite Racing Network's trying to do. It's trying to be more towards the handicapper, the bettor, the guy that is at the racetrack or sitting on their couch that wants that little extra oomph to figure out, okay, who should I take in this race or that race? You know, if you're between 3 or 4 different horses, which one should I zero in on? Or what's already happened to me last weekend, I made a ticket. I didn't have a certain horse in. I'm listening to the interview with Phil D'Amato on Elite Racing Network, who's telling us not to leave his horses out going down the hill. So I put his 2 horses in on a little ticket and hit a little pick 3 ticket that I would have never hit without that information. I mean, we all want information, but not everybody has the budget to be able to order Bruno's stuff, my stuff, pick 4 win stuff. Guys out on the West Coast, the Harrington report, the Toby Terrell reports. You know, a lot of times guys just don't have all that kind of money to be able to do all that kind of stuff, and I completely understand that. You have a budget, so that's what you need to do. You need to try to figure out what's more important to you, what can help you the most, and try to zero in. We try to keep our product as cheap as possible just so the smaller player don't get priced out. You know, I could just have 30 or 40 of the biggest players in the country and charge $200 a month, and I'd be fine. But I'd rather keep it at $20, $30, $40 a month for the different levels we do, and try to keep the smaller players involved, because hey, I'm a middle class guy, always have been, and I don't agree with trying to just only have a certain gamut of people that can afford you. So that's why we keep it the way we are. But going into this thing here in about an hour, hopefully you got a little insight over what they're trying to do, what we're trying to do, the studio here, and good luck today. Hopefully everybody can get a couple winners.